Heat wave is plummeting Southern California. We're feeling it, right? Forcing many people to do whatever they can to stay cool, and that includes running your air conditioning units virtually nonstop.
That's right. But what happens if your power goes out and the outage lasts for hours and hours? KTLA's Shelby Nelson joins us live from San Bernardino with that story. Hi, Shelby.
Hi, Sharon Pedro. That's exactly what happened to one San Bernardino resident when Nate Tripchuk lost his power on Sunday. It was much more than just an inconvenience. He had a scheduled outage on Thursday, but the one that happened Sunday, it wasn't scheduled, it was unexpected, and it lasted longer than a day. Nate Tripchuk is back inside working from his San Bernardino home. He's a piano instructor, but thanks to a power outage that lasted more than 24 hours, his classes...
I had to cancel them because I had no power, it was too hot.
It started Sunday afternoon around 3:30.
The heat from the day was so bad here in the house that we couldn't bear it. We had to stay in the car until 2:45 or something in the morning until we felt it was kind of cool enough.
It was a challenge keeping his pets cool and taking care of his mom, who can't be in the heat for too long due to underlying health issues. Power wasn't restored until Monday night around 8:30, meaning they endured nearly 30 hours of triple-digit temperatures without any AC, all the while calling Southern California Edison, but
they wouldn't tell us why.
This was an especially long and really a hardship outage for customers, and we really realized that. So the crews did work as fast as they could to bring the power back on, especially with the heat in mind.
Jeff Montford with SoCal Edison says the reason for the outage was because of equipment failure inside one of the utility's substations, which is rare. It's unclear if heat was a factor in causing it, but it was large enough to leave roughly 930 IE customers in the dark without a cooling source. Meantime, SoCal Edison has scheduled outages planned for thousands of customers in the coming days for maintenance like the work they were doing here on Redlands Boulevard in San Bernardino.
We know that people need their power now more than ever. During the heat, it's the worst time to have an outage. Even so, we have to maintain the grid year-round. That work cannot stop, or incidents like this could possibly happen more often. So we have maintenance outages where we plan very carefully the work to replace aging or vulnerable equipment on the grid.
But Nate and many of his neighbors are hoping they don't have to go through the same thing again.
People's lives could be in danger. You know, this heat is no joke.
And customers are usually notified when there is going to be a scheduled power outage. Now, even though it's unclear if heat was a factor in that system failure, still a good reminder as we bear the brunt of these summer days to conserve energy. And here are some tips that SoCal Edison has provided for people to do just that. Try to pre-cool your home earlier in the day. Use microwave instead of gas stove to avoid heating up the kitchen, and charge electric vehicles before or after 4 to 9 p.m. and minimize electricity use between those times as well, which will also save you money because that's when electricity costs a lot more. That's the very latest from San Bernardino. I'm Shelby Nelson, KTLA 5 News.
All right, Shelby, thank you so much.